Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video, and in this video it's a little bit of a different style one. It's more of a tactics one how to gain more leads, qualify those leads, convert those leads, etc. And so without further ado, let's hop right into it. So I've prepared this Miro board presentation and I've called it the Lead Generation Lab. So Lead Generation Lab to then convert, and this is for business owners, people that are looking to get more leads and all that kind of idea. So I thought it'd be important to actually go over first of all why things mostly go wrong, because we need to understand why they're going wrong so we know how to fix them. So the first reason is that you send people to your brand new updated website, and you've just got a new updated website, you've just signed an agency and I've just done this for you, and you're really happy with it. It looks really fancy, really stylish. You send everyone to it thinking that they'll be impressed by your newly updated website. Well, that's actually wrong, because there's one very key reason why. And here you've got the Home tab, you've got the About Us tab, you've got Contact Us, you've got, all these different options like pricing that are on your website homepage, and it is just too many options. Just think about it. The last time you clicked onto an ad to buy a bit of clothing or to buy a product, you scanned the website, you lost interest, and then you just click straight off of it. And that is exactly what happens here in terms of leads. When you send people to fill out a form or do all of these things, but you don't send them directly to that form, they lose interest. They just have a scan and then they lose interest and click off from there. So that's reason number one. The second reason is that your ads are just you boosting posts. Now, I've put a note to the side here saying that you should never boost posts, and honestly, it's really important that you don't just post something and then think, we'll try and get a bit more reach on this and just boost the post. And more about why that's wrong later, but that is a reason why things are going wrong. And then the third reason over here is your offer is you'll just say, I'll help you have less back pain if you're a chiropractor. And more on this later again, but it needs to speak to your ICP, which is your ideal client profile. Talking to everyone saying, I'll help you have less back pain, isn't all that convincing when you're trying to talk to one specific niche type of person. So those are all the reasons why things may be going wrong for you. So the first stage of this all is the offer. So we're going to fix all of these issues, and specifically the offer issues, in the offer section. So we need to start with your offer. Now, your offer should consist of three main things. The first one is that it should speak directly to your target audience. So who do you work with? Do you work with entrepreneurs? Do you work with dentists? Do you work with chiropractors? Do you work with bricklayers? Who is the specific type of person that you work with? Understanding this is really crucial. And if you don't already have an ICP or someone you want to work with directly, then this is where you need to decide who it is you're going to work with. And then there's a clear way for you to help them. So it's not just, I'll help you get less back pain. It's, I'll help you improve the posture in your back by targeting, insert here, muscles to make sure you have a better posture when you stand. And this will relieve your back pain. Things like that. So there's a clear way for you to help them. It's not just, I'll help you have less back pain. It's how you're going to do that. But you need to describe that in a way that appeals to your ICP, the people that you're going to work with. And then to call out pain points. So it's really important that you acknowledge that you understand this industry well enough to talk to people about what they don't have or what they're lacking in their business. So it could be, are you struggling to work at your desk because your back is really hurting? I'm talking a lot about chiropractors here. It's probably going to be a common theme for the video, but you call out the pain points. So are you struggling to work at your desk because of your back pain? I help entrepreneurs who are constantly working 12 hours a day, and I help them by massaging X muscles to help them relieve their back pain and improve their posture overall. And that's all about starting with the offer. So that's a basic kind of foundation and understanding of what your offer should be. Obviously, you can tweak this and adjust it to anything you think is appropriate to your niche, your industry, the place you're trying to work in. But that's the main idea about your offer. So next we're going to move on to the actual ad then. So not just boosting posts, we're going to talk directly about ads. So once again, I've put it here. You should never ever boost posts. This isn't an effective way to spend money when trying to run meta ads. And so I just wouldn't recommend it at all. So here you need to create your ad campaign. So your ad campaign consists of three things. So it has the creative, which is ideally a video, because your cost per lead will be a lot lower with a video compared to a photo. You have your copy here as well, so this is the writing, the text that goes in the caption. And then you have your targeting. Now your targeting can be split into three different things as well. It can be demographic, location, which is mainly for local businesses, and custom audience, lookalike audience, and saved audience. So let me just go into all three parts of the ad campaign level first. So we've got your copy. So your copy should be mainly about your offer and how it can help people. If you already have testimonials, that's absolutely great. You can include that in there too. And that is exactly what the copy involves. So it's everything to do with your offer, how you're going to call out these pain points, you're going to speak to your direct audience, everything like that. And so that's the copy. And the creative should be a visual representation of this. You don't have to have any fancy editing at all. You can film this on your phone and just talk to your ICP about their pain points, how you can help them using your offer. And that's a very basic understanding of what the video layout should be. If you want me to make a video on any of these things, going into, really fine details about how it should be done and an effective way to make sure your cost per lead is as low as possible, just let me know and I'll be more than happy to make that for you. So we have our targeting. So this is split into three things once again. So we have the demographic. This is the type of person you're looking to work with. Now Meta will have specific options to work with a certain demographic, so you can search for dentists on there, or dentistry as an interest. And there's many other things you can search for if that's what you're trying to go for. So let's say you're trying to help old vintage car people that hire them out. You're trying to get more sales for them. We can target the demographic of old vintage cars and people that show an interest, because likely the people that show interest in them will want to hire them out some point, sometime, and that's where you come in to put their offer in front of them. And so we have location. So this is mainly for local businesses. You can target a certain area inside the Meta platform. Once again, if you want me to go over how to run an ad, how to target by demographic, by location, by audiences, etc., I'll be more than happy to do that. By location, you can just set a radius, certain area that you want your ad to run in, and only people in that area will see your ad. And then we go over to custom audience, lookalike audience, and saved audience. These become a bit more technical. But basically, they are just people that already have shown an interest, or they're people that are similar to people that have shown interest in your website before, such as clicking through, such as becoming a lead, buying a product, and it will match people that have those characteristics to other people that are more likely to buy from you. That's kind of the idea there. It's a bit more complicated, and I can show you how to set them up. Once again, just let me know if you want me to make a video on that. But that's everything about running the ad. So next we have funnel part one. So where do they go after the click? Now this is really important. They don't go to your brand new, stylish, updated website. We send them directly to a landing page, a one action idea. They have one option, one thing to go for. So it could be a form. So you could send them to a landing page. You have text, you have a video there, you have information about what it is that you do. And then at the bottom of that page, you have a form, you could have a questionnaire. You could go straight to book a call. But these are all options with a landing page. Once again, never go to your website. Potential leads do get lost. They just scroll, they have a look through a website, what it's all about, and then click off it with a lost intention. So going through to a form, you can absolutely do that. You can set a form to then book a call. You can set a questionnaire to book a call. It really is an endless opportunity with a landing page, but the key idea is that you want one option, one targeted thing for them to do. And this is really important. You don't want to have multiple options saying either fill out this if you want this to work, or fill out this if you want something else. It's all about giving them one option because there's a clear purpose. They click through, they read information, they fill out a form, and they become a lead from there. There's no second guessing, there's no where do I go next. It's purely they have one option and one way to go. And that's what we want to happen. So that's the funnel part one. Part two of the funnel is that you sign them up to a lead magnet. So why are they clicking onto this landing page? What are they looking to get out of it? And this is exactly where a lead magnet comes in. Now a lead magnet is something that a prospect will give their information in return for something else. So it could be a free guide on how to start a chiropractic business. It could be a free guide on how to fix your posture in 5 easy steps. And this can be given and delivered in many different ways. So it could be a PDF, could be a free guide, it could be an email sequence. So you set an email sequence every single day reminding them of how to improve their posture, for example. So you don't want to offer a free consultation, because just think to yourself now, if I said to you, I'm going to offer you a free consultation and that's everything I'm looking to do, what would you immediately think? You'd think that it's going to be a sales call. I'm going to try and pitch you at the end on some product, some service. And that's exactly why free consultations don't work anymore. They're too outdated. Everyone knows that it's just going to be a sales pitch. And that is not what we want when trying to get leads, trying to interest prospects. So that is everything about a lead magnet. These are all very high level overviews. So if you want me to go into more detail, once again, I'll be more than happy to make a video on what lead magnets to make, what not to make, how to make them, etc. What softwares you can use to deliver all these things as well. Once again, I'm more than happy to do that. So then next we have collect data. So now this is really important. So they've come through to your funnel, part one, they've clicked onto your landing page, they've come through, they've signed up to a lead magnet. From here you have data now. So you can add these people to your contact list. So you have their phone number, you have their email, and you have their name. So this means you can send an email list, an SMS sequence, or something else depending on the data you have of them. You can nurture these people. And now this is a complicated thing to get people from nurturing them to converting them. And it's all about a process of gaining their trust, showing them testimonials if you have any, ideally you do, and then converting them. But I can't really cover all of that in this video. The main point is that you have all this information from the people. You can nurture them by email, by SMS. You can potentially even call them if you have a call center set up or you just want to call them yourself. You absolutely can do. But once again, it is a complicated thing. So I'll give you a brief overview now. So to nurture them, what we want to do is we want to gain trust. So I'm just going to put GT. We want to gain trust from them. How do we gain trust? Well, we show them that it's worked before. So we show them that people before in the past have been happy with the service, right? And so we show them that they went from a position when before they were worse off before working with you, and then you show the transformation of how they got to a place that they were better off after working with you. And this creates an idea that your service creates value. And ultimately, this is what every single person wants. They want to go from somewhere they were worse off to somewhere that they're better off. So the place they're at now, the place they want to get to, whether it's £10,000 per month, whether it's £500 million per month, it could be anything. But whatever their desired situation is, that's what you want to show. That's how you build trust. And so we want to make sure that if you don't have any of these things, how can you provide a certain amount of value to them while still making them feel in pain? I hope that makes sense. So we want to show them that there's a clear path to get towards where they want to get to. There's a clear way to get where they want to get to, but they can't do this without your help. And that's exactly what you want to do if you don't have testimonials. If you do have testimonials, then you want to do both. You want to show them how someone got from here to here, but you also want to show them that there's a clear way to do it, but they need your help specifically to do that. And that's exactly how you create value where they want to receive the value that you're creating. Also, while showing them that someone's done it before, they've been really happy, and you are the exact right person to work with for this, right? So that's where we're at in terms of creating value. So now you've got trust. And from here, you want to let them know that your service is up for sale. So you can actually opt in, they can fill out a form, you can hop on a call with them, whatever your system is for getting someone to sell, that's what you do, and that is from there where you'll convert them. And so now we go all the way down, that is the data collection, collect data part of the video. So then you want to use the data. So you've got people to sign up, you've got people to pay, and they've gotten results, they're really happy. So you want to leverage these results and testimonials, and you put them all the way back into the add part of the funnel, and the whole system repeats again. So it is a whole process you have to go through, first understanding your offer, then you add your funnel, collect data, use that data all the way back into the ad, and just keep pumping that system round and round. So that's the video pretty much. I hope you enjoyed it. Bit of a different style. If you enjoyed it, let me know. If you'd like me to make any videos relating to any part of this, or a video on a completely different topic, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to make that. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Remember to take it one step at a time, and I'll catch you in the next one.